Hello, chat buns. How are all of you today? It's Sunday. I'm slightly ill. I'm always slightly ill. That's just how I am, apparently. But I'm fine. I'm living. I'm okay. I'll live. Maybe. Probably. Possibly. I'm tired and ill and bleh. But I want to play video game. So that's what we're gonna do. Do I have anything to say? Do I have any announcements to make? Not really. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow I get my prescription VR lenses, so I can actually enjoy VR a decent amount. Like I've been having fun with it so far, but it's been a bit awkward trying to squeeze my glasses in, or just everything being a bit blurry around the edges because the glasses are too thin apparently. Tomorrow. Prescription lenses. Everything gets to be nice and comfortable and grand. And then it'll be good. But yeah, so I might, even though I have a poll going on in my Discord. You can check below just for like seeing what times people would be open for the week. So I might change next week's schedule around a little bit just to test it out, even though the poll's going on for a while and I can see people change their minds or whatever. So I might mix things up a bit next week in terms of schedule. I probably won't be doing like streams on both weekend days in the future because I'm starting to get a bit tired of it. But yeah, I'll figure something out. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, precious little Judd buns. But yeah, other than that, not much to say. Do you want to play? How about play a video game? Kind of realized a bit too late that I probably should try and reset up the pilot setup for games like this, but alas. Cursor was on screen. Well, still haven't bothered to turn the cursor off yet. Yeah, so here is Redout 2. It is an anti-grav racer. Very pretty looking one. And there's new stuff in it. Yeah, I just unlocked all kind of paints it. Oh. But yeah, rather than like go try and explain too much, like they kind of like separate the single player into the kind of leagues, and you have various objectives, and you get all nice shiny rewards for various objectives from like paint schemes. But there's like one system that I'm not entirely sure. Right, so I need to get 56 stars to unlock more. It's like a lot because I've already I'll kind of like let's start with. It's like you have to customize like various parts of your ship that affect its stats, and you do have to unlock these. And it makes for a bit of an awkward start because you start off with a really crap ship because you just don't have anything. But it's like they do make it so it's not like quite so really like to have more top speed, but I really do so without sacrificing oh. So you can see the race has got a power range, power range 200 to 300. Currently, my loadout is 307, so I need to tune it down a little bit so that it can actually fit in. So I'll take down strafe a little bit. That's too much. Actually, if I go that and turn the grip down to 3 below, and then there's a bunch of aesthetic parts. Now we can enter The race. The Redout 2 is an anti-grav racer, so it's all very inspired by the old Wipeout series of games. So it's got more of a, compared to something like Ballistic NG, it's got more of its own spin on things, because it doesn't have like weapons or anything. Ow! Cool. Like, a lot of the main mechanics of this is managing your boost. You can see I've got a little heat meter. And as you'll boost, that increases, and when it's maxed out, you start taking damage when you boost. Overheating. You got an overboost that you activate with your fancy meter. It's like a bit. Also, you have to. I think this was an old Wipeout mechanic where you're tilting up and down with the curve of the track. Like getting a little bit extra speed. Like, it's not usually too bad. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably a fairly chill stream. Like, I think it only super matters when they've got like the actual lines on the tracks like that saying you really got to do it. You can get a bit of a boost just doing it on the slight curves. Yeah. I remember when I did this the first time, because this is like the first track, I'm just like redoing it to get the stars unlocked. When I was doing the first time, it was like impossible to keep up with the other cars on the track because you start with nothing. You start with your car completely stock with no upgrades. And you're just so much worse. You can't control for shit, you're really slow. And it's just a really bad feeling start to the game, so that's my only kind of like gripe with it. But once you start actually having the parts to, like, be the appropriate power rating for the races you're on, starts feeling a lot better. Like, I'm not even, like, boosting anywhere near as much as I should be. Because if you go decent way without, Did I just lap someone? I think I just lapped someone. Again. Thank you. It's like, if you don't take damage for a while, you start auto-repairing. I think is how it works. I'm not entirely sure, actually. But... yeah. Got all the stars for that one. Easy. Get some handy little bits for... some nice little, whatchamacallits, paint jobs, parts, like customization parts you can like tweak, like you could do some aesthetic, visual tweaks as well. Pyro! Damn, I missed the boost. There's some like interesting in-depth mechanics where like the temperature of the track affects how quickly you heat up and cool down, which is kind of neat. Nearly blew myself up. You overheat very fast on this track, and especially in these like hot desert bits. I very nearly blew myself up. Hello, Mua. Oh god, I'm doing terribly here. Sometimes you gotta break around the corners. Briefing is not enough. It's fine. Cut that out a bit early because I was worried about exploding, even though I wasn't actually in any risk of it. Sometimes you're just like, yeah. Okay. This is risky, but heroes. Yeah, it's just like sometimes you just feel like you can't catch up at all. Am I just that bad? Because I do have those. That one's got less tops. Weird one, less top speed, but and you have to unlock all the goddamn ships, and it's like, But I'll try this one. It's got more thrust. Have to tweak a little bit so. And I just take down the hull and just not rely on boosting as much. That should be fine. Give this a try. Oh, it's got a cool spinny engine thing. Oh. It seems to turn a bit better, actually. Yeah, no. Try not to overheat too much because it's got much lower hull value, so it's significantly higher risk of exploding, but I seem to be at a much lower risk of crashing into the wall. Yeah, I got plenty of pearl. I can burn a little bit. Okay, look. Super risk. Ow, no. It's going a lot better. Needed a faster ship. Who knew? Who knew that having a faster ship was slightly better than just having the slightly boring all-rounder? Yeah, overheat a little bit. It's fine. We can be a little hot. Yeah. Fall off a bit so that I can overcharge. No, this is a terrible time to overcharge. Ow, no. Oh no, I pooped it! That's fine. Okay, have I unlocked a new track yet? I have! Get new parts! The green things are always new parts. New propulsor. I've got a new... You check out, like, so yeah, you can... Oh, different, various jet engines. I think for the... like... These are all just cosmetic changes. Spoilers! Spoiler warning! Ha 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 ha! There's only two different... I guess it's got a fairly fancy power unit, so... I can't reuse any of the... Just the tip? Weeny bits. Me like colors. We have... Oh, we've got a nice red orangey. Look at that. There, oh, there's it. Maybe if I do that library. Ooh, that looks cool. Yeah. Still not like at the top of the power range, so it might be difficult to actually... Oh no, it's this... Oh yeah, I have to just... There's a speed event. So basically, I get points depending on how fast I'm going. As long as I can maintain good speed, so you just need to get... Just keep going fast as much as possible. Usually involve not crashing into a wall. You get lovely, lovely points. You have to like align yourself to landings a bit. This little long straightaway, good time for a overboost. Ah, shit. I got bronze at the very least. I don't think I'm gonna get to gold at this rate. Hopefully I can still squeeze in the silver. And so that I can find the other boosters. Ah! Oh no, no, bad time. Yeah, we've made it to silver, but yeah, I'm definitely gold. I don't remember that. Sure, I'll take that. Get a new top speed upgrade. If I do this. Oh, that's actually quite a big, I guess it's a decent top speed. Again, we can just chunk off a bit, chunk down the hole. Chunk down the hole and you can just get a lot faster. It just makes sense. I don't need that hole. I play too safely, really. I don't really need the hole. Ooh. Not upgrading the hull, going for hull upgrades when I actually start exploding. And this would be a much better time to overboost. Yeah. Oh, it's the track. Still gotta beat them. Lead though. Oh no, getting much less of a lead, oh dear. How dare you, Ahmad! Eh. Pull down so that I can overcharge at the next straight away. Get your ass back here! Here's a good. How dare you! No! I don't... Ah! Okay, I'm not going to explode just yet. Oh. Little feathering of the boost, why not? This boost right here. Little overheating is fine. We've got a decent lead on second, but they are catching up. But we're nearly at the end. Ah! Whoosh! Gotta go fast! The previous event to learn, so I have to beat the Mars on elimination to see. Careful of sharp rocks as you fight to survive. I'm sure my ship with... I don't know, I can... got enough space to put my whole upgrade back on. All this fucking backstory. And all this terrible future war stuff, and we're just here racing in it. Yeah. Hit the road. Not a wiggly road, but not actually that wiggly. Straight part. Anytime you're happy to see straights. I gotta make the jump! Because you do have to use boosts to get this. Hi, Ilya. And good morning to you. If it is morning for you, I don't know where you live. Not morning here. I'll tell you that one. Yeah, no. I'll stop smashing into walls. Mad. Someone's been eliminated. Good landing. Oh. That was an awkward brake turn. Easy. Love to lead every lap. I love to unlock new items. Only 2 people exploded. Armored Hull's Cup. This looks like a new. No, I think this is, I've already been. The Tartarus Mines. Love to do low gravity racing within the future dystopia mines. Very, very hot. There's also lava. Yeah. Lots of split paths, apparently. No, you don't, Zhang. Yeah, maybe you will. This is dangerous. Yeah, no, let's not. Unsurprisingly, on the track inside the fucking lava mines, it's very, very easy to overheat and explode. Oh. If I don't overheat, I won't catch up. Oh god, it's a hairpin turn! You just don't. Just do not get to cool down in this. Yeah. No! There's a problem because you need the ability to boost over the fucking jumps. But I think I still get... Oh god, oh god, oh god! I might still be able to claw my way back to third. This is still only the first lap, what the fuck? Oh, there's so many of these little tiny jumps! Wow! If you do not boost all these jumps, you just fucking die. Now I'm in fifth, I'm just gonna restart. It's just not worth continuing that race. I just like, hey, what if there was lava? Absolutely fucking everywhere, and if you didn't have the spare heat to keep boosting over, you just fucking died. Ow. Probably just mostly just you. Good idea! This is an acceptable idea! Yeah. Let's turn some of these corners. Yeah. Much prefer a car with more handling, but then I don't have the speed to turn the corners. This is where, like, yeah, having a good You actually gain heat whilst you're in the lava areas. Wow, that's fucked up. You really cannot afford to boost that much here. Because you've got really, really big cooling. That's the technical term, big cooling. Which this ship does not. What do you mean? I was over boosting and I still didn't make the jump? What the fuck? Excuse me? Oh! I'm just gonna finish this. Oh fuck, I missed it. Another lap of this shit. No, I went to what the fuck? I don't like this course. This course sucks. It's just a whole load of gotchas. Can I at least claw my way into not last? Is the question. But I fail like... Oh fuck, I fell off the track. No. We had enough of that. Okay. Gonna with the ship that's less... Let's go with... Thing is, it doesn't have... It's not any faster. It's just better steering, so I don't know if it's actually got the power to... This is supposedly a super boosty ship, and it still didn't fucking make that jump. I'm very confused. Yeah, the other ships don't... I don't have any other ships that go any faster. None of those using all the best, all the best bits. We're going this way. Don't use that much. Very, very short detour. Oh, you have to do a jump though. So long. I mean, this one I am just gonna like finish. I don't care what position I get. Like as long as I get like a star from some manner of event, some manner of participation or reward, I can move on. Oh, for fuck's sake! For fuck's sake! At least the NPCs are also falling off the track. But if it makes me do an elimination on this track, I'm gonna be just like... No, oh, I needed to tip up more, I guess. Yeah. It just seems impossible. With what I currently have. Okay, there. Got that one at least. Somehow, perfect landing, apparently. What was I supposed to do? I had to boost to make the landings, and then I fucking blew up. Jesus Christ. Like, I think it's a bit mean to do... Okay, so you have to boost to make a bunch of these landings. Also, the course is on fire, so you're overheating constantly. Like, that's... Like, you can have one or the other. I think having both is just mean. How was I supposed to make that jump? I have to do a whole other lap of that. I want to finish this fucking race, man. I was having fun with the game before, but this track is just awful. It's miserable. This isn't even that far into the game. This is still the beginner cup. Okay. Made the long jump at the very least. Okay. I guess you have to... I see. I have to actually, like... No. Doesn't matter if I'm overheating, I'm dead. Like, it's... Like, it wouldn't be too bad if you had... If you were, like... It's just the fact that it's having to do the jumps whilst also overheating because they put the jumps over fucking lava. I'm sorry, that this is... And also at a point of the game where I don't fucking have the parts to, That was apparently a perfect landing, wow. I don't have the parts to min-max for this setup. I just have generally good stuff parts. Ugh, I don't even get any points. Oh, it has different events. I could... I can get... If I go for the other... Maybe if I don't do the fucking... What, this is a whole cup. Oops. Okay, let's just do this one, because it's not on the fucking... I get to pick which... Having the default option be that fucking bullshit, Jesus. Yeah. Go! Normal jumps. Love normal jumps. Love jumping normal, not over fucking lava. In a reasonably hot area, not fucking the middle of a fucking volcano. Just in a desert. You know, it's still very hot, but considerably less so. Positively Arctic by comparison. Oh fuck, I missed. That wasn't the track's fault. That was just me hitting that jump at the worst possible angle I could have. You don't even need to boost for all of those. And we're fucked up. I don't know if I can make it to gold, but I can try. Is overboost into a wall. Can we make it to... Ah, so close to gold. I fucked up. I got two. So we got more durability at least, but I would really like a better cooler. That's the main reward is. Oh look, there it is, a better cooler. How handy. Got the... Definitely got... Just making sure I've got all the best bits I possibly can. Okay. Oops. Bumped into my microphone, sorry. On my way. Come on! This is a pretty game though. I'm not in fucking literally hell. Very pretty game. Hell sucks though. I don't want to be in hell. It doesn't even look good. It looks like lava everywhere. One day I will not smash into a corner. Like that, repeatedly. Oh dear. I am now. We're cooking. Burn the hull a little, it's fine. That was bad. I pressed the wrong button. Ah! Hard turns. The bane of my life. But it's all good. What do you mean that wasn't 1,250 kilometers per hour faster? Nonsense. These are cool. Oh, they're coolers that also give thrust. I like that. The airbender works open. Wow. So we've got race, arena race, boss man standing, and boss. I don't know what boss really means. But that's in Tartarus, so we're not going there. Let's do Mars Memorial because we were just on. Yeah, anyway, so. Yeah, same cooling as what we had before, but with some more thrust. Our ship is already pretty damn good at. Very funny. What new? Just keep unlocking new jet engines, apparently. I've already seen this one. Either way, I still like prefer the default one the most. Big fucking turbine. Mm-hmm. Nyum, nyum, nyum. I don't know what, like, the specific rules of all the races are, but it's always just better to be in front, so... Like, they have all these, like, last man standing and leader and boss missions, but there's no, like, shooting in this game. There's no weapons. So it's just... Ahmad, you again. Buzz. Get out of my... Ah. Oh. I could have charged around the corner, right? That's fine. Oh, we get to go underwater in this version. The main property of being underwater is you can't see shit. It's all dark. I guess you can see enough, but... Ah. Pretty good tracks for the, It does have other music, like, better music that's like, but it's all like your usual licensed mess. But thankfully, it does have a streamer mode, which is currently on. What's letting me enjoy the game without fear of getting fucking audio muted. I feel like I get my audio muted for just completely random nonsense more than I do for any actual licensed tracks, but then I don't actually play games with a lot of licensed music in them anyway. And I'm learning is because this ship seems to just be, especially with the parts I have, this is all in on thrust, which I think is just your boost speed, basically. Really gotta always be boosting. I wonder if being underwater cools you down faster. It's hard to tell in the middle of a race. Oh, fuck! No! It's like... I went over the track, I was going too fast! Okay, I still came in first. I definitely flew over 1 kilometer in a single jump. There's balance of stability and steering. I love steering. Complete previous what? Do I have to complete this as well? A Martian Arena Throwdown. Sure, I didn't skip it. Less stability, but more steering. But I like steering. I don't know what stability really means, but... in terms of hard stats, but being able to steer better seems better. No, no, you Dos Santos. Oh god, he fell off. Just a little warm. Just a little toasty, it's fine. He's fine. You've got a perfect landing. It's enhanced steering. I'm still crashing into the sides of the wall. There is the boost. Whoosh. No, don't screw up now. You're nearly at the end. Oh, I didn't lead every lap. Lame. Only 2 of them. Wait, do I have to complete previous event to unlock? Do I have to do at least one of all of these? Do the arena race then. New ivory. I don't care for that. Hi, Lily. Hello. Yeah. It is a damned wiped out. Redout 2. Like, it does a lot of things very differently. It handles quite a lot differently to more like I don't know how to say, proper wipeout clone type things. But it's still all like the same kind of anti-grav stuff. There's just no guns. There's no shooty people. Mostly just boosting really fast. Trying not to overheat too much, but you can still overheat a bit. Don't explode, cause that is bad. Mm. 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 Good. Oh yeah, it seems like straight enough. Ah! Yeah. That's... Oh yeah, if you get motion sick, I don't know how these would be. This is not something I have enough experience with, sadly. Might be like settings to reduce it. They usually have pretty good accessibility settings. Love, but for me, I just love going fast. I hear you catching up on me. Hear someone catching on to me? No, they aren't. They might still be because I hit it into the wall there. Overheat a little bit. Need to let my jets cool a little bit so that I can overboost on the next big straightaway, which is pretty sure it's just around this corner. Yeah. Yeah. Ow. Whoosh. What do you mean I didn't reach a top speed of 1.5 kk, 1,500 kilometers per hour? The important thing is, in first place, can I go onto the? Nope. I need to do at least one of all of these. Means I have to go to hell. Maybe I'll be fine with slightly better ship parts. Slightly missing those jumps, and only slightly exploding. Oh, this track is also just so bloody long. Okay, this is a slightly different variation of the track, but it still has all these fucking jumps. It's like I was either... My choice there was either to overheat or fall off the track. Maybe I need to use a car that's less built around boosting. Excuse me, where am I going? Oh, I'm going here. Okay, good. You can pass through the lava. At the very, I was thinking, is this lava stream just going to kill me for passing through it? And thankfully, the answer was no. Oh, fuck. Feels like... I would argue this feels like the Rainbow Road of the game, but it's way too early for that. Also, I know that there is a track in the middle of space surrounding a black hole. I'm going to assume that is going to be way more lethal. Maybe it doesn't set your goddamn ship on fire. Only just like... Oh good, it's the large fire giants. Because we're in hell. Oh. Not even halfway through! So we've completed 1 lap out of 2. Maybe. I think this is also just this ship I'm gotten used to using is just ill-suited because it's built all around boosting, and I can't boost as much because otherwise the ship fucking catches fire and explodes on us. That's because we are in hell, and it is hot. You can see by the fact that I'm in areas where my temperature rises against my will. The game's like, what if you had to do a bunch of jumps whilst in hell, and your car was constantly overheating? It's just like, you can have one or the other game, but... Also, that's just very confusing. Like, I could do with some clearer instruction of where the hell the track is. Like, here, this is fine. This has got the big pointy arrows, but where were the big pointy arrows in the circles on the last jump? Ooh, I have a potential chance to... No, I don't. I was trying to say, oh, I can maybe catch up with 4th, but no. Hairpin turn over an abyss. Fuck you. I probably should be using the rewinds. The game knows it's bullshit. It gives you fucking rewinds. I don't know how. I can't remember what the button bind is. The problem, but that's my effective shift. Oh, there's rewind. You fucking should have just been doing this the whole time. Probably what you're intending. They probably are, you know, like intending to is like, oh, you can't. You keep fucking up this jump. We know because we made it deliberately, incredibly cruel and evil. Oh, we're nearly over now. So you have to use the rewind for it. Also, I think this is just generally an ill-suited vehicle for this track. Wow. Almost a whole... over half a minute behind 4th place. God damn it, stop. No. Do I have to get all the start? What does it mean complete previous event to unlock? It's never required that much. Maybe if I just at least do this. At least do every track on it at least once, maybe at a... There. Stop picking it up with my goddamn hand. I think I can do this without exploding. Yeah, I successfully did that without exploding. This is where the kind of like the parts unlocking stuff is kind of a pain in the ass because it does kind of feel like, oh, it's just impossible for me to catch up because my car is strictly worse than the other cars in this race. Might not be true, but it's like it's a bad feeling when you're just like, oh, I don't have the parts unlocked, which means I can't actually compete on an even playing field. I know like they'd make it so that it's easy to actually unlock the parts themselves, but it still feels bad just having to lose these do poorly in these races just so you can unlock parts so you can then do the races again and actually be able to compete on what feels like an even playing field. time, but you know, actually, yeah, that was terrible. Oh, second. Ew. Yeah, I'm just not entirely sure if, like, this is the kind of game that benefits from having fucking gear stats. Like, being able to tweak the numbers is nice, but just having it like, oh no, you need to have select progressively better and better parts to keep competing just feels kind of like, eh. Because again, I like at this kind of like, as you're progressing through the career, you don't really get like that much choice and customization in terms of like what you're doing. It's like you pick your car and then you put the best parts on it that you can fit on the fit in the power bracket. Only when you actually get to power brackets that are like below. Does it mean complete this event? Did I not do everything? I didn't do. Get all the stars? That seems like hell. Do this track that I haven't done. Hello. One life arena race. Yeah. Okay, so now we need to turn down a little. Oh. I'm gonna keep the cooler because our cooler gives us it. Well, that is spirit. For base strafing, I barely use the strafe anyway. So like when you've got stuff that at least lets you go over the power, you get to feel like you can do some customization there. But whenever you're trying to like actually compete on the same level, it just feels like, oh, you don't get to do anything. You just pick the best parts because you need to put the highest numbers into your ship, and you only got a limited amount of stuff that's actually as good enough to actually be on level. I'm trying not to be too grumpy, but it's just like, there's a lot to love in this game. If it just didn't have this fucking parts system, maybe I wouldn't be so grumpy. If it didn't have the one track from hell. Like, I didn't get to see all the tracks because I still have to go through this incredibly long career mode. Which I have to do to unlock more cars! Or ships, rather. I don't know if Arcade has the, has, like, the parts thing. I guess I'll have a look, see. Maybe I'm just being a sore loser. I do still crash into walls a lot. I'm not saying I'm great at this game. It's like when you do have that kind of like stat advantage, it gives you kind of like an excuse to go, well, oh, okay. I don't feel like I lost because I played bad. I feel like I lost because I'm just strictly worse than my opponents. Ah. Oh god, oh god. Because I took out all my fucking hull durability, but I still won first. You take those. Okay, well, at least we can just go past and get some more bits. I don't know what it means by complete fucking previous event to unlock. Four characters as many around without you rewind to spend too much time in the past, but I love spending time in the past. Time attacks. How's the vroom vroom going? I have complaints about this game, but I'm still mostly having fun. It makes it hard to compare ships because you're just like, Let's actually try this one. Oh, you only get to see the... This one's got very good steering and more speed. Might actually be better for the, Your Duramax inverted! Flaps. Those are good flaps. That does. I like if we prefer just black color. Right. Let's see if I have a better luck with this one. Just not relying so much on boosts. Yeah. So yeah, this is a time trial. Oh, every corner's better. It's also doesn't feel like it's going as fast. Okay, maybe hell will be more tolerable with this car. Falling off the side of the track all the time. Save my... not so reliant on boosts for my speed. It is a very, very pretty game. And I will not deny. I'm into the goddamn wall. Yay! Got a gold on our lap time anyway. That was good. Some new parts! We love new parts! No, I'd rather do races to get more, do the things that get me more parts first before doing anything else. Bit more decent chunk, more stability. What a world war! Apparently a backstory in as well, where there's a lot of bad things happen. Oh, much better handling. Feels a lot slower. I suppose it, like, it's mostly it's got a worse acceleration. Still gotta use the boosts, I guess. Even if you're not as well spec'd into boost, still boosting. Oh no, there is a limit to how much you can boost. So you can see as you boost, you start to build up heat, and then when you start overheating, you start taking damage. And if you lose all your shields, then you explode, and that's bad. You can only overboost when you have the meter for it from the little green diamond in the center. So unfortunately, you cannot just be permanently boosting. It's not that kind of game. Oh, 1-star short. Okay. Oh, no. Do speed. It's to put on even more steering. It's just so good right now. Blah blah blah. Who cares about the backstory? Just hit a race. Arguably for this event I should have gone with a car that's more about speed itself, but you know what also helps with speed? Not bashing into walls all the time. You know what helps with that? Steering. That warning sound, if I keep boosting anymore, I will possibly explode, so take a little... cool off the jets a little bit. Which is very slow here because this is a very hot track. Pyro is a hot place, don't you know? Even in the future. Loop! Proper house. Loop. Loop. Go fast. Anything is... Ah, fuck. Yeah. Overheat, your butt gets hot. Your butt gets too hot, you explode! Make it to gold. Don't think so, but I'm gonna... Ah, I fucked up. Take the heat for a bit. Gosh. Oh well. You still got 3 stars out of it. The time attack lap on Old Cairo. Mm. Mm. Oh, this is like, that was the sound of me attempting to use overboost, but not having the charge for it. I mean, you do get, like, cooling parts for it, which I assume does involve liquid cooling. Like, those are parts you get for your ship. Unfortunately, as I mentioned earlier, you have to unlock the parts by playing the career mode, and that kind of like limits your ability to do any kind of customization for a for what feels like a bit too long, I feel like. Like, you get the parts to upgrade your ship, but you're not really feeling like, you still don't feel like I'm making choices. I've been playing this, like, this isn't my first time playing the game. I played it for a few hours beforehand. All just felt like, wow, rate of getting all this crap is so slow. Okay, you got at least a... Time trials are easy. Do you hear this place has got a cooler weekend? Oh, the memorial. China track. That's nice. What's the livery we got? Spirit. This one. Color scheme. Garbage. Because what I'd like to do is just have my ship be like, I would like it to have the best handling and be fast. Just top speed and just disregard everything else. Just go for top speed and handling. I can't, because I have to keep just making the ship just overall better to keep up with the increased power rating demands. Again, some people like the racing games with card customization in. But this feels like usually you're allowed to do a bit more interesting tweaking earlier on. Whereas here for a very long time it feels like you're just stuck with get better part, put better part in ship. Ship slightly better now. Joy. Under the sea. Terrible. What? Time to overboost. Ridiculous cars can't swim. Well, that's why these are anti-grav ships. You can't tell them what to do. Okay, don't fucking overshoot the track this time. Yeah. Time trials seem to be easy points. I get some better coolers. Seem to give me more thrust, which is good. I like to go for. Going back to this one later. Basically, just always go for things that let me get more. I'm not doing Tartarus. I'm still not doing Tartarus mines. If I can avoid it. Oh yeah, so boss is just like doing all the tracks in one big lap. Do an arena race. Yeah, I see. So like this is where it starts to get more interesting. But like these are technically better because they've got higher number. I can't. So I want to go fast, so I'm keeping this. Just squeeze right through both the boosts, why don't you? There's a boost around it. One lap down, one lap to go. Bashing into that hairpin top. Fine. Hold decent. Comfortably in the lead. Zoom in over the grass. Remember, you can stack both the boosts, which will like absolutely will incinerate your fucking car, but it gets to go very fast. It's like an advantage to having a car with really, really good cooling in it. This is not. This is a car with a probably a slightly average amount of cooling. Looking at the stats. Oh, catching up on me. I can notice the speeding ahead and think that's still got a good 500-meter lead. Which in most races would be a very massive lead, but in this kind of crazy world, it's not that much. Couldn't finish fast enough. I couldn't hit the boost in time. Ooh, and I got 30 speed, but also acceleration and boost power. I like that. Alright, let's see. Okay, so it is. It's a slightly lower steering, but a bit more thrust. But I think I will need the thrust for actually getting over the jumps. So that's probably good. I think I will if I go for the slightly more balanced thrusters for this. Right. 2 laps in hell again. I think the backstory there was this mine is incredibly dangerous. People die in here all the time, but unfortunately it also contains the most valuable mineral on the Earth, because of course it does. I say in the Earth, this is fucking a moon of Jupiter or something, or Mars or something. Space! I looked up the track for half a second. How true, there are swimming cars in James Bond. Got that power. The magic of Q. You can also swim in Mario Kart. Doesn't the track even have... Oh, it does have drops off. Going to get to the jumps and was like, can I actually survive here? This version even have jumps. This might be a version of the track without the jumps. Yeah, this is the version of the track without jumps. This is just the long... This one is less hell. Hot. Hot and long. Much like myself. Okay, that crashing into the wall there probably stopped me from flying off the edge of the next second, so that's fine. Question is, can I squeeze into first place here? I mean, they maintained a good tail on him at the very least. I haven't seen him blast off into... These turns, it's like it's a long track with lots of really, really hard turns. So even without the jumps, it's just like... I'm overheating because it's too hot. It wasn't even boosting and I was overheating. I have to take this opportunity where it is not hot. Snagged first place. Can we keep it? Ah shit, this is... Okay, good, I was worried, am I actually... Oh shit, it's the end! Come on, come on, come on, come on! You know what? 3 stars at least is still good. Alright, now I just need to do our boss race in it. Swap out coolers for the coolers that make it a little faster. Is there anything else I need to... More power first. Speed now. So I think I'll do this race and maybe a couple more and then call it a day. I wasn't planning on doing a long stream today. I think I need to getting to the point where my hands are getting tired from the whole problem with racing games is your hands get tired holding onto the accelerator. I like that shit with the like shields on the side. That looks cool. I wonder when I get that. I wonder if it's like got particularly high durability. Would make sense if it's got shields on it. This is a terrible idea. I'm doing it anyway. And a bit early. Probably didn't need to. Been fine. Yeah. It's just a little overheated. It's fine. Fine. The auto repair kicks in. Oh, I was so close to not making it because I tipped my nose. I think the thing is, if you tip your nose to be, because you need to like, kind of like there. It's an awkward thing that you have to do both of, where it's like, okay, so you got to line yourself up with the road so that you hit it even and get that perfect landing bonus. But also, if you do, you do need to like give yourself some vertical thrust to keep yourself in the air. So if you tip yourself to be aligned way too early, then you just fly straight forwards and slightly down and miss the jump. I think that's what's been catching me out. Got a decent it's got physics to it. It's not like... Oh, I didn't boost for long enough. That was just me not... I was overheated and dying. High deprived gamer. Much speed, very fast. Holy, that wasn't enough speed. I fell into the fucking ocean. Oh, that put me all the way back in fifth. Hang on. Can I go far enough back? Is the question. Ah! Okay, let's just restart. I need to remember I have a rewind option. Sweeper! From the belt! I don't really have a joke to go with that. Like, oh, that is named... I suppose it was probably a scientist's name first. Alright. There we go. that's a mean little hairpin wiggle. Didn't know you could just smash into the scenery like that. Incredible. Everyone's got the fucking explosions out. At least I remember to actually do the fucking rewind this time. That much for leads, I can't get complacent. Terrible overboost. I just did not see that corner coming at all. Hopefully, I know there's like a straight. Here, there we go. And this lap we're going underwater. And the from the previous lap, I think this is a slightly different lap. Yeah, because the last lap we went above and went on the big jump. So this lap didn't have the big jump. Went underwater. A high road and a low road, I think. Here's a jump up. There's a... Slamming. Under the sea. Nah, 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 nah. A whole 1 kilometer lead. Ooh, pastel. Trans colors? Many new races. Yeah, it's because you haven't watched and seen the ones where I've lost horribly. I would like the race that gives me better steering in the Hyperspeed Cup. Speed race. Ooh, this is a new track. Let's do the new track and then probably call it a day because my hand's starting to hurt. That's not pastel! What about that is pastel, excuse me? Does it look more pastel-y with the livery? No! The fuck is wrong with you? You didn't see it and never existed. Like, excuse me, that's not pastel. That's like the opposite of pastel. That's literally just black. And the fucking hand tracker keeps picking up my microphone. Ah! Doesn't even look pastel with any of the liveries. Like, that's not pastel either. Fuck. And cheated. Okay, let's try and do this one. I haven't seen this track before.
My thoughts turn towards everything that has not yet happened, wrote scientist Richard Wotan, fleeing from the climate catastrophes of the Water World War alongside his mystical community. Isolated for centuries and unaware of the Exodus Project, this small technological community used the nearby mountain's natural anti-gravity phenomena to survive above the clouds. This makes them the only true lineage of terrestrial humans left.
That was a big fuck. The Water World War fucked over the entire planet. Most people fucked off to space, I guess, and then came back later. Except for these lot. Whatever the backstory is to this game. Oh god. Excuse me? So I can't go... Okay, so you have to go one of the two paths. I like that you just... Oh, no. Yeah, because you can see the tracks, like, crossed out. I didn't expect you to fall through it. I keep tipping the nose the wrong way. Well, I'm bad at flight sims. Very misty, very poor visibility. That's terrifying. Excuse me. Oh, fuck. I'd expect them to block it off with the wall, not... Oh, no, no. Yeah, to not boost on that one. No. Gotta get, so yeah, not boost on... Yeah. Oh god, we've got convex track here. Get an F-Zero up in here. The mist is terrifying. Having low visibility on a map, but they just love to do it. They can't just give you like hard jumps. They have to give you hard jumps and the condition. It's either the track's covered in lava, you're overheating, or you can't see shit. But yeah, it's just a really hard jump. You have to adjust your directions. Oh god, they go. You can go 4 different paths there. What the hell? This track is insane. Like, this is kind of like sickos with it, though. I can appreciate having a track this sicko, like the hard jumps if you're going to go sickos with it. Tartarus just sucked. Because it was just like, the jumps aren't necessarily hard, but you have to... Like, no, the jumps were kind of hard. I keep... I mean, first somehow, wow. I was so ready to just hit the reset button right there. The rewind button there. Apparently no, that was a fine jump. I hate this really tight, constant hairpin. Ah, shit. Still not having... Let's see if going the other way is any more... easier. It is easier. This convex track really fucking... The convex or concave? I can never remember. I remember my fucking... I should remember. I did physics. You think remembering something similar as like curvature and math and shit would be something you'd remember if you did a physics. It's convex. Alright. Has there been a tube like no tubes yet. I think they got all the like other paths, but it's like it seems like trying to go through any of those other paths would be an absolute crapshoot. I probably could try. We do have the power of rewind, so can I scrape into first? Probably not at this speed. No, it's too wiggly windy. Yeah. Yeah. But I will take respawn a maximum 1 time. That seems like a rather generous extra star when you can just rewind whenever you like. Hi Zen, how's it going? I was just, unfortunately just down at the end because my hand is starting to hurt, and if I take a break now, it's just going to be too... it's not going to be... like once I got past a few initial humps, I'm definitely enjoying this game a lot. But yeah, I think it is time for the speed to end. Because hands hurting. Hurty hands from gripping controller too hard. Like it's at the point where it's like, it's the time of day, it's like if I take a break, it's going to be too much of a hassle. It's like, I'm going to take a break and then have like an extra, 30 minutes of stream left. So it's not really worth taking a break, it's better worth just stopping. I need to go, like, make dinner in like half an hour. A break sitting with it. I'm not taking a break, I'm saying I'm taking a break for today. So yeah, next week I'm probably going to have a slightly different schedule maybe. I'm going to like look at how the poll on the Discord is going. If you want to join the Discord, there's a thing on... There's a link down in the thingies. Also via the website and all that jazz. I really need to like, I feel like I need to make the chat box on the pod. But yes, thank you all for coming. And yes, next week will be... And is it I might try and do some VR streams that week. Next week I kind of have to see if I can get the VR setup working for streaming. I don't actually know how to do it, so don't hold your hopes up yet. I might not be able to get it ready in time. And also, I don't know what I'd really stream in VR at the moment. But, then yes, so I'll see you this side. Get to the game so that I can... Because I might do, like, was a cool thing I could do in VR is another anti-grav racer that's more traditionally like Wipeout. It's got very much a lot of the same things as Wipeout. It's done in a kind of like PS1-y graphical style and all that jazz, which is Ballistic NG, and that does have a simple VR mode in it. So I might do something that's fun. Yeah, one day I'll figure out the mystery of my fucking microphone constantly being picked up by my goddamn hand tracking. Very annoying. Because you have to move. Microphone might be a bit far away whilst I look for things and hopefully not get that tracked all the time. But right. Got TV and see who's online. And lots of people. Mm, You're not the only one who never worked out of the. I know I've never played F-Zero. Kind of like it's a bit like that's too like crazy fast for me. Like I prefer the kind of like chunkier stuff like Wipeout. Maybe that's what I grew up on. F-Zero's never really looked like my kind of thing. It's like wow, this is possibly just like incomprehensibly fast. Um, but yeah. Yeah, so I'll see you all next week. I'm gonna go. Bye bye.